The worst nights make the best songs, man. That's no fucking coincidence. That's not a coincidence. You have to be able to have something to talk about and channel through you in order to actually say something worth saying and worth doing, and something to actually shoot at the wall, to see what sticks. Because if you're, you can still show up to show up. Don't get me wrong. You have to show up to show up, especially when nothing's working. Especially when nothing's sticking or you don't have a reason, because that's what builds the consistency. However, what builds the most important moments are when you're at your lowest, when you feel that just gut-wrenching feeling in your stomach, and you're just like, oh my god, whether it's romantic or from a professional standpoint, or is that a really bad fucking day, or brought a bad memory from your past that you don't want to think about. It's controlling, and that emotion is so powerful. So it's like the same way that memory and emotion doesn't define you, the moment doesn't define you, but you got to put it somewhere. And it's like having the song, it doesn't fix you immediately. You're not like, oh my god, I'm healed, thanks music gods, my depression is cured, I made a song, haha, thanks. It doesn't fucking work like that at all. It's the process of showing up for yourself and the commitment of holding yourself to a higher standard, and you just become a different fucking person. You become capable of so much more, and you don't even need the confirmation from anybody else, because you're just like, fuck yeah, I'm straight. But man, it's like, just yesterday. Pretty sure it was yesterday. 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. I had a really bad day at work. Just low energy, and told that I was terrible in front of people. And it's like, it's kicked when you're down, really upset, and then you just come home defeated. I go on live, start making music, showing up for myself anyway, because literally right before it, I said I don't want to fucking do it. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be putting on the fucking cameras for people to feel entitled and be, oh, you seem down. I'm like, I'm a fucking person. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I might, or maybe even I don't. Maybe it's an instance where I don't, but you don't know anything about me. We've never shaken hands. You don't know anything about what's actually going on in my life, or even if we have shaken hands, we probably haven't spoken in a decade. So that means you don't know shit, bro, other than what everybody else knows and what I choose to meticulously share with the internet. So, besides the point, man, it's like, I showed up anyway. After having a shitty day at work, after I didn't want to, because I made a promise to myself and my community and our potential community and anybody else who needed it, that I was going to show up regardless. I was going to be that beacon in my own way, even if I wasn't feeling super happy and chipper. You don't have to be. You just got to put in the work, and in your own way you'll carve it out. And what I've found is, the more exposure I've gotten, or the more that people have actually listened to my music, it's given me the reassurance to kind of step back a little bit and only take care of the people who actually fuck with me, and the people who actually give a shit, and who are going to ride with me, and just hunker down and go deeper with the people who actually fucking matter. Because a lot of the people who think that they're passive fans, they've never even listened to one of my records before. And there's fucking, God, just on Spotify, there's 66 total. On YouTube, SoundCloud, there's almost fucking, it's probably 80 total where you can access, including Lundy Fam and our school, everything. Close to 100 records, not including everything on my hard drive, so it's like, bro, you don't even know, so it's like, why am I gonna cater to the people who really don't give a shit and really don't get it? I pay attention. I know their fucking names, the motherfuckers, every single person who's ever bought merch, every single person who's ever bought, not because it's about the merch, it's because it's about the person. They showed up, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so thankful that it's meant so much to you that you had to get that piece of memorabilia just to fucking show that you represent us and who we are and what we stand for. Like, that's what it fucking means. Don't get me wrong, I'm still working fucking third shift job. Don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those merch gods, but it's never about that, man. I don't make the music for the money. I do it because when nothing else is there, music is. When nothing else makes me feel better, music does. And on that same live stream, my energy went from negative 100 to fucking 3,000, and I ended up making one of my favorite freestyles and one of my favorite instrumentals that I've made lately, and just such a high energy, fun moment. Like, I even posted about it. And it's like, it's just that reminder of it makes it all worth it. I had one of the worst days, and it's just like, it brought me out of my funk. And nothing else can do that reliably, other than my family, of course, but it's like, I never want to put on my wife and kids what I'm carrying as a man, or what I'm going through and dealing with in order to provide or protect or whatever it is in my own life as well. It's like, it's not their responsibility. Yes, whatever they're curious about, let them in on it whenever it's appropriate. But it's like, it's not their responsibility to hold the weight of my shit, to hold the weight of my problems. My parents taught me that one at a very young age. So I know damn well how much it's like, ooh, I don't want to know that, Dad. What the fuck? Like, don't tell me about what my mom's doing with your friend and whatever kind of drug, and like, I don't need to know all that shit. Keep it to yourself, bunny ho. It's all good. I'm straight on it. So yeah, it all just comes back to the music, man. You just need something to say. You gotta have a feeling that you need to get out, something that you've been holding on to. And if nothing else has worked, that's your sign. That's your sign, because nothing else works for me. Talking about it, not distracting myself, not running it off, not pushing it down, not drinking, not just like making shit happen. So it's always up to you, and it's through the work. You can't expect to be happier or expect a mood change if you're not willing to put in the work or start the motion in order to make it happen. You don't have to do it on a live stream. You don't have to. It doesn't even have to be the same circumstances that I did it, As long as it's true to you and you show up and put in the work, regardless of how you're feeling, that's what matters. Most importantly, knowing that when you feel at your lowest, that's when the best things happen. When you feel at your worst, when you have the most friction, and you're like, why the fuck would I show up and do this right now? When I should just go lie down, go fucking pour myself a drink or something, and go for a walk. It's like, because you have to. That's exactly why. Because you owe it to yourself. You gotta get it out. You need that reflection point, because you don't want to sit in it. It's just gonna keep going down. You gotta get it out. We're just gonna keep fucking sitting down there festering. I don't care how you get it out. Just get it out, damn it. Talking to you. You owe it to yourself. Love you.